On three, ready, 1, 2, 3.
We love you, Mr. You're still our bishop.
Hey everybody, Kevin Molm here in the Office of Youth and Adult Ministry. It's a 2-Minute Tuesday on August 22nd. Well, summer's just about over. I know a lot of you are going back to school this week or next week. Please know I'll be praying for you and all of our students and families and teachers as we go back to school. We've had a busy few weeks, these last few weeks in August, and it's not over yet. Last week we had our planning days retreat up Legendary Lodge. It was so good just to see everyone before the start of the school year. Dr. Barrett did a fantastic job, and it was really great to have Alex Kautsky kind of share with everyone about Bishop's vision for what we want to do in forming young families. So a lot of fun. Thanks for everyone who came up for that. Then last Friday, we had a young adult dance here in Helena. It was just a ton of fun. We had people from all over the diocese join us. In fact, we had 2 Canadians who were from Lethbridge who were in town, found about the event on Facebook. So it was a lot of fun with everyone. Thanks to Fathers Mark and Tyler who celebrated Mass for us at the Cathedral of St. Helena, which meant that it's the Solemnity Mass for St. Helena. It was a lot of fun with them and being around. So look forward to more events in young adult ministry. Along those lines, one of the things with young adult ministry, it's a difficult challenge with providing events and programs and supporting young adults, primarily because it's such a time of life full of transitions. You've got a lot of young adults who are maybe entering college or graduating college and moving across country for a new job or graduate school or going to the seminary or joining the workforce or the military. And so it's just a time full of transitions. And so it's tough to identify leaders and kind of sustain them as they're constantly changing. But one of the things that I can do or my office can do is kind of serve as a hub where we can help facilitate conversations and get people connected to different young adult groups in the diocese. So what I did is I created a landing page on the website that provides some information and how to get in contact with different groups that are formed throughout the diocese. So you can check that out at diocesehelena.org/youngadult. And along those lines, if you know of young adult groups in your community or if there's changes in leadership, please reach out to me, have them contact me, and happy to share their information out there just to do our best to connect other young adults. But young adults, even though they're young, they're adults and are fully capable of organizing themselves. And so I do what I want to do is help to connect young adults in with their pastors and their local parish to be organizing themselves. And then my office can kind of serve as a way to connect other young adults to them. One of the things that I'm excited to do specifically for young adult ministry is through the grant from the foundation of the Diocese of Helena, we are going to be doing some diocesan young adult book clubs. So we got a grant to provide some books, and I'm looking for probably 3 to 4 young adults in in different communities throughout the diocese who'd be willing to kind of facilitate and lead some young adult book groups. So very, very easy to facilitate. My office will provide the books through the grant, and then looking for local facilitators just to gather young adults at coffee shops or in their homes, around a meal in their parishes, whatever that looks like in your communities, just to facilitate conversation and fellowship and a way to study. So the first book that we're going to be doing is the Gospel of John, just diving into Scripture. But if you know of some young adults in your communities who are leading some events or who may have or are looking for an opportunity to step into a leadership role, have them reach out to me. Again, I'm looking for about 3 to 4 young adults in 3 to 4 different communities in our diocese to be running those book clubs with the hope that we would all gather together at our Eucharistic Congress at Carroll College on March 22nd through the 24th, and we'll do some young adult ministry and gatherings there at that event. We've got the CYC Board Meeting this weekend at Legendary Lodge, which I'm looking forward to, seeing everyone again and kicking off the year. For those of you who are planning to be there, plan to arrive between 5 and 6:30 p.m. We'll start with dinner at 6:30 and then roll into our evening programming, and then we will be done by noon on Sunday. For those of you who've registered, I'll send you all the specific details in an email. I'm excited to be touring around the diocese once again this fall, attending the deanery meetings. I try to get out there every fall and just see people. One of the things I'm excited about this year is that I've got a co-pilot with me. Dr. Barrett is going to be driving around the diocese with me, so spend a lot of windshield time together. He's a fantastic guy. He's very intelligent, just very fun to chat with. So we've had a lot of great conversations. We were in Shelby yesterday. I met with all the priests in the Conrad Deanery, except for Father Rod. He had a last last-minute emergency and couldn't attend the meeting, so please pray for him. But great conversation with the priest from the Conrad Deanery. Then next Monday, August 28th, we will be up in Kalispell meeting with all the DREs, youth ministers, priests, pastors of the Kalispell Deanery. Then we'll be back in Conrad next Tuesday, August 29th, meeting with the lay leaders. We will be at the Bozeman for a Bozeman Deanery meeting on Wednesday, September 13th. We'll be in Missoula for their Deanery meeting at the end of the month, September 26th. And so just excited to be getting out and meeting people and seeing everyone out there and introducing especially Dr. Brian Barrett to everyone. Few updates in the world of youth ministry. Heidi Gango, who was the youth minister, multi-parish youth minister in Missoula, stepped away from ministry this year, and we're sorry to see her go. And we're excited to welcome Jack Peed into that role. So Jack is going to be he'll be the coordinator for the Missoula Youth Ministry Collaborative, working with some of the parishes there. A lot of you are very familiar with Jack. He's been around the diocese for a while, Carroll College grad. He was one of our summit counselors during the summer a couple years ago. And then he was a seminarian for the diocese. And most recently, he was one of the lodge counselors up at Legendary Lodge this summer. So a great guy, really looking forward to working with him. And so please welcome him to the youth ministry community. That's it for this week. As always, please pray for me, pray for our bishop, and together we will all pray for our young people. God bless.